The thermal radiation from a black body is energy converted electrodynamically from the body's pool of internal thermal energy at any temperature above absolute zero. Well, duh. Most people are running around here at least at a 98-degree temperature for the most part. Now, this is called black body radiation, which has a frequency of maximum radiative power that shifts to higher frequencies with increasing temperature. Now, remember how I said before, and I don't remember which show, this was probably on, I think this was on How to Survive the Fall of Rome. When I said that these fools were on some whole other shit, and they put this hole in the ozone layer. Now they're getting their rear ends kicked by what they call these light waves from the sun, because the ozone layer is not there to protect them anymore. Well, that's just too bad. You know, you're always trying to destroy something, and now you destroyed something that you needed. So since you put the hole in the ozone layer, your next best bet is to run around here and what is the stuff they do when they're spraying over everybody? When they're spraying this biological gunk across the skies in these chemical trail spraying. They're trying to use that to try to be a block between them and the ultraviolet radiation. But as I said before, when you're melanin rich, these chemical biological trails that they're spraying on people, they're doing a lot of damage, but I think they're doing more damage to them. But, however, you know, everybody's suffering because people are on some destructive shit, not understanding what we're trying to tell them ever, what we're trying to show them ever, what we try to do for them ever. They're so busy doing us in, they keep missing the boat, and missing the boat, and missing the boat. But as the ultraviolet radiation levels continue to climb and increase, these people that are paler in complexion are being killed off. That's why they're running around buying melanotan injections that they get from melanin-rich people, okay? So what is going on is, as the ultraviolet radiation levels increase, the protective capacity of melanin increases and keeps up with the higher levels of radiation. That's just it, and that's all. So this thing that everybody don't want to be, this thing that y'all call black, that don't nobody want to be black. Everybody hates black, and oh, you're black and you're ugly, and you're too dark. Even my grandmother used to be on me, girl, where you be finding all these black niggas? Like, I like brothers dark. Seriously, always have, always will. But I'm going on, you know, as usual, I'm digressing because I get on some rant and rampage. But as the temperature increases, these so-called black bodies and the frequency of maximum radioactive power shifts to higher frequencies to keep up with the increase in temperature. Now, the amount of light absorbed is all, let me say that one more again, all the light that hits the surface of said body. All the light that hits the surface of a so-called black body is absorbed by the body, not reflected or refracted and broken and bounced back. Okay? Now, this is some important stuff because it's like, you know, people on some whole other. Now, this is what the human body emission is. A so-called human body, and, you know, I keep saying we're not human, but okay, hey, and I don't know if this is us or if this is what you guys call them. An individual's body radiates some of a person's energy away as infrared light. The net power radiated is the difference between the power emitted from the body and the power absorbed by the body. So I got to keep telling people, this thing that that's why I gave you guys the science of light, science of color, and not the science of color. This thing that people keep called black and dark is light. It is the damn light. That's why it amazes me whenever they show, now when we are down here on the earth and we look out at the sky, we see the sun and the sunlight and the light of the sun. But when people go out and shoot shots of the planet and they show these pictures of the planet, everything is shot back from space in darkness. Well, damn, well, where's the light? Where's the sun that's supposed to be out there? Why is it dark out there? Where's the light from the sun? So obviously this light is probably not necessarily coming from the sun. It might be coming from all these people down here that people call black. It's probably something that's being radiated from here and being reflected back to here, coming from the people here. Okay? Because if the sun is producing all this heat that everybody talks about, then how is it that the higher you go up on mountaintops, the caps of the mountains are iced? Seems to me like the higher you go up, the faster the ice should be thawing out. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I ain't no scientist, so don't quote me here. I'm just, some things just don't add up to me. If you're on a mountaintop and that's where the snow caps are and it's colder the higher you get up, but the higher you get up, the closer you should be being to the sun. Seems to me like the higher up you go, the hotter shit should get. But I digress. I'm saying all that to say maybe the heat is coming from the planet, the core of the earth, and the light sources on the earth that everybody calls dark that are bouncing and radiating and reflecting out there, which is a lot of why they see so much light sparking around the planet when they look back. These lights that are sparking, for the most part, are people's thoughts. Now, I was going to get into phosphorus and this kind of stuff. I'm not going to do, did I do photons? I guess I should give just a little bit of something on photons just real quick. A photon is an elementary particle that is the basic unit of light and all other forms of electromagnetic radiation. Okay? Now, it is also the force carrier for electromagnetic force. Photons account for the properties of black body radiation, or this thing that everybody calls black, this melanin richness. Now, we know they're probably talking about something even darker still, but hey, you're still in it to win it, right? The darker you are, the better. I don't want to go over that again. I don't think I need to go over that again because I think I just went over that. Having said all of that, I'm giving you all of that because I'm trying to take you someplace that most people aren't going to want to get into. But let me give you that you have multiple bodies, okay? Most people only know and interact on and about the physical one. But your lowest, just beyond your physical body, your lowest body is called your electric body. And that is known as the ethereal body. And just beyond that is your astral body. And just beyond that one is your mental body. And beyond that is your spiritual one, which a lot of people, that's your mind link. And that's the thing that we're trying to work with the most. Hold that thought, hold that thought, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let me just do this real quick. I don't need no music. Just stand by 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. Absolve me. That was sister wanting to know, hey, where's your show? Find it. So I was texting her back to let her know that actually I'm here, it's here, and I haven't gone anywhere. Okay? Now I'm telling you all of this stuff so I can help you comprehend your melanin-rich connection to everything. It's not spookism. Okay, I'm trying to demystify this stuff so y'all don't keep going, oh, metaphysics, witchcraft, magic, voodoo. No, it's just basic spiraling motion. It's spiraling energy and everything that's going on. It's what you are and it's what you live in and it's what you have the power to do because you are power. Now, power is air, molecules, atoms, space, tone, light, sound, color, frequency, energy, and vibration, and all of those things are interconnected. And the darker a body is, the easier it is to manipulate all of that because it's absorbing more of it than other people. Hopefully you guys can follow this train of thought and keep up with me and where I'm going. Because, you know, I got a lot of stuff to give you guys over the next several weeks and what have you. But I want to try to give it to you in an order. Now, I'm constantly talking about this unmoved mover, okay? And the unmoved mover is the center focal point of all motion. And, you know, when you were coming up, we've all been told, boy, the world don't revolve around you. Girl, the world doesn't revolve around you. And I'll tell you, bullshit. The hell it don't. Your world revolves and evolves around you. Period. That's it. That's all. Now, the reason it doesn't seem like it's revolving and evolving around you is because you keep focusing so much of your energy on things that are external to you and outside of you, and usually, when you're melanin rich, things that are subordinate and inferior to you at that. Now, in order to become an unmoved mover, there are a couple of things that you need to do, and I'm going to give you a couple of little steps. One, you must first see, feel, and hear that something is amiss, okay? That something is wrong and needs to be leveled out. That's what I've been doing. All the stuff I've been doing from piercing the fog, which is not piercing the fog, but that's what YouTube has it up there as, How to Survive the Fall of Rome, and I'm giving it to you in that order. And this particular American Empire Restored show, starting from January the 27th, I think it was the 27th, yeah. All of those shows, can I send what? No. No. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to have to get back to her. She can catch the show later. The blazes, what was I saying? Hold that thought. It'll come to me. Well, screw it. I don't remember what the blazes I was saying. The fact is, all the shows that I've been giving, I guess that is what I was saying. All the shows that I've been giving you in the past are the shows that bring you to the point of being ready to receive the information I'm trying to give you now, okay? Something, you had to first be shown, or it had to be exposed to you that something is wrong, that there is a problem. Because everybody's like, well, no, life is good. I got a job, and I got my house and my SUV, and I'm bling-bling, and everything's good. No, everything is not good. Children are dying and suffering, and I'm trying to help you guys revivify as melanin-rich beings that are the closest thing to the dark night and dark light skies of the omniverse and omniforce, or whatever the case may be, which is real light, so that you can get the American empire up, because you're the Americans, get the grid back up and become the beacon and the light of the world to stop this shit. I'm tired of watching people's children. I don't care what color they are. I know you guys do. I'm not really tripping on it. Children are children. And I don't like seeing them on milk cartons, because my whole thing is, oh, God, wherever they are, I hope they're already dead, really, because I know what these people are capable of. And every day that people have not found a body, and every day that people don't know where their children are and what's happening to them, is a day that the child could be seriously suffering, seriously. Okay? I mean, children are children, that's it and that's all. And either you're down with me on trying to save the world and save the children. We can't save the world. But once we save our individual selves as melanin-rich people, enough of us getting online